Now, if you're listening to this, you're a top performer or you want to be a top performer. So you're not the kind of person who's going to show up and throw up all over your prospects, right? That's not how it works. You know better. Well, there are a lot of people out there who don't know how it works and don't realize that they could be better. So what I want to do is just break down why that show up and throw up approach is just no good. And I think that it's missing two vital components. And after I go through those vital components, I want to challenge you to do something at the end that may put you a little bit off balance, may make you a little bit uneasy, but I think that's exactly how you know that you're going to be challenged in the right way. So, look, the first thing that your show up and throw up, pitch first mentality is missing is attention. And look, I did this earlier in my career. I'd have prospects as I sold from office to office in orthopedics. They would come right to the front desk. They'd see me. They'd be willing to talk to me. And I thought that was golden. I thought that was just a perfect opportunity. Problem is, my prospect was never giving me their actual attention. We're always in the middle of something else. And that lack of full attention really prevented me from delivering the message that I needed to deliver. It also forced me to rush a little bit. And when I started consciously making the decision to not meet with anybody on an impromptu basis, but instead work on just scheduling time for a later date, yeah, I'll trade you 2 minutes right now. Keep your 2 minutes. I just want 10 next week. My results went through the roof. And not only did I have the right attention from them so they could actually hear and interpret what I was talking about, I knew that we could have a clearer conversation. We had better mutual action plans. We understood what next steps were, and the sales process came much more easily. It flowed much better. So if you're not already doing this, and hey, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to someone you might know, think about what the power of attention is, and think about how much more success you would have if you weren't in such a hurry and were just able to give the process the time it needs to breathe. The second thing is that when you pitch without context, when you just show up and give them everything you got and unload on them because they need to hear what it is you have, you miss the opportunity to ask any kind of question and create any kind of tension. And you know that tension is necessary in the process because it's a stimulus to act. It is the reason that your prospect has to move. They understand where they are right now, but they're nice and safe and cozy and warm in that status quo. And they know they want to get somewhere else, but it's going to take some work. It's going to take some discomfort along the way. So I want you to start thinking in those lines. I want you to start thinking about the opportunity to create tension, and don't be in such a rush. Don't be in such a hurry to get your value statement out there that you forget to give it a really nice soft place to land. And now my challenge to you, once you've established that you need attention and once you've established that you need to create some tension, I want you to think about leaving your deck at home. I want you to think about selling without a slide deck, without a presentation. I know you use it to keep your talking points in order. I know you use it to keep your calls structured. I know. You don't need it. Maybe you need it as a reference. Maybe you need it as a visual aid. And in those cases, maybe you should have it available for your second, maybe your third meeting to pull up some specific highlights from your presentation deck. But exactly what is it about what you sell that leads you to believe that you always know everything you're going to say in the exact order you're going to say it before you get into that conversation? Just maybe think about that. I know you can do it. You're a top performer. You've got command over your product. You've got command over this sales process, and you are in a great position to have a meaningful, well-connected discussion with your prospect. You got this. Now go get it.